Hey guys, welcome back to the Salmon podcast. We're joined here by
Sasquatch,
Burnt Brett, Squirrely Finn.
I'm the Asian Assassin.
Today we're going to be talking about different species of trout.
Let's go.
So the first topic of the day is going to be brown trout. Sam Scratch, care to take that one away?
Brown trout are a fish that originated in Europe. They were brought over with different sailing ships and stuff and introduced here in Canada. They're a very genetically diverse fish. They live all 30 different streams and stuff all over the world, and as like a whole species, they're not endangered. But here in Canada, like along Vancouver Island, they are low in numbers.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere else they live? Like, do they go to the oceans? And they?
Oh yeah, so brown trout, they're they're anadromous fish, which and that means that they can go into salt water and then and fresh water, and still have
why do they go to
a very
saltwater?
healthy lifestyle.
Why do they go to saltwater though? Is there any specific
Well, to be honest, they go to salt water to grow.
Yeah. Main reason is to go and eat and grow, because
Yeah.
you can only get so much food in the rivers and stuff. Like, they resort to hunting at night and eating mice and birds and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Also
So-
fish.
They're not the
Yeah.
best fish to eat either.
No.
What's their average size?
I would say about 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah, 5 to 10 pounds is
Anywhere in
their
there.
size, but
World
they can-
record's like
50
52 or
pounds.
something like
That's
that.
a
But
tank,
That's pretty good. But that'd be like more in New Zealand, right?
yeah, that'd be your
Or like
record.
Ontario or something. They got pretty big.
Yeah, they
ones.
do, but
Alright, that's good. So the second species today that we're going to talk about is the brook trout. If the Asian Assassin wants to take that one away.
Yep. So the brook trout is a char, and they feed on mostly smaller insects and snails, worms, and little minnows.
Me? Okay, so when the brook trout go to spawn, there's a pretty big change in color. So they'll usually, like as they're going up the rivers and everything, on their bellies they'll get real bright orange, or like kind of reddy, and on their fins they'll get like orange fins, but on the bottom of them they'll get like really white, and sometimes they have little pink dots.
yeah. And brook trout, like browns, are also anadromous, but they're native to small streams of Minnesota, but have been introduced all over the world.
Mhm.
And they've also been crossbreeded with the browns to create a tiger trout, but we won't talk about that species.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them have like adapted to just surviving in lakes too.
Yeah.
Because when I go out fishing, they only have them in like some of the lakes. In
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Wow.
usually.
Like in ice fishing, it's pretty good for them in the winter, and they go pretty big. I think up to 6 pounds.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
neat. That sounds like a fascinating fish species.
Yeah.
So the third fish we're going to talk about today here is the rainbow trout. Squirrely Finn.
Okay, so the rainbow trout, they originated in Asia, Europe, North America, those kind of areas. They're one of the most popular trout to catch, and they're really good. They're like one of the best tasting also.
Yeah. They're also they get big, but they mainly feed on bugs and other insects and stuff.
Yeah, like real large. And
Yeah, not
How
so
big
much.
do you think they got? Like
They can
around,
they grow up to 20 pounds.
yeah, I
and
think
over.
world record's like
Pretty
50 pounds.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
locally here, it's like
No, isn't that like 30?
No,
Like in Australia?
yeah, but they've caught. I mean, there's big ones anywhere you
Yeah.
go. Really, they're also like a huge stocked fish. Like many
Yeah.
lakes that don't have much fish, they just dump a bunch of rainbows in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the rainbow trout is anadromous as well, so it can migrate to the salt water to feed and grow and get strong, and then it comes back into the fresh water to spawn and reproduce. It's,
And their colors will spawn. Does that
yeah,
change
it
at
gets a
all?
beautiful like rainbow color, and in the ocean, I believe it gets like nice and does it get silvery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
they're like a chrome in the ocean, and then
Yeah.
get a big pink bar along them.
Yeah,
from
when
spawn.
they come
And then
back.
sometimes they get darker. Like
Yeah,
say,
like they'll be like
in the Elk River, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Like the males or whatnot, they get real dark and then real bright.
Because they're the
Yeah.
same family as like the steelhead. So
yeah,
And you said they're good to eat? Like,
Yeah,
yes,
really good.
very good eating.
Sounds like a very, very interesting fish. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, okay.
That was crazy.
So next up on the list, we got sea run cutthroat. Asian Assassin?
Yeah.
Got this one?
So the sea run cutthroat are native to the Pacific Oceans, and when they come into the river, they like a nice cold small river or creek with a gravel bottom, and when they go into the lakes, they like a nice, what is it, creek mouth? Creek
hang
mouth
around the creek
to hang
mouth.
around the creek mouth. So, yeah, it's really fun.
So cutthroat trout, they're opportunists. So they're one of the most aggressive fish, and like I said, they're opportunists. So they'll eat most things that come in front of them, like insects, fish, crayfish, bullhead. The big ones like bullhead. Anyways, the cutthroat are a really big game fish, especially for fly fishermen.
Wow, sounds really cool.
Yeah, and while spawning, cutthroat also they'll darken up similar to the rainbow, but they don't get the pink bar. They'll get a big pink spot on their cheeks. But easiest way to identify a cutthroat is either by its spots or its red cuts under its throat. Like there'll be two little red
It's
bars.
like lower jaw.
Yeah.
It'll have 2 red cuts. Yeah. How big do they get usually? Like.
They average around anywhere between probably 10 to 15 inches.
Yeah.
Wow. So pretty similar to rainbow trout then?
Yeah.
Very similar. They get to the
But they'll
call
eat
it cut
anything.
bow.
Yeah.
So, when the rainbow spawn with the cutties.
Yeah.
Cut
Wow.
They're very aggressive fish compared to the rainbow.
Cool.
Yeah, they'll eat anything compared to like rainbow, just like mostly insects.
Wow.
They'll just eat anything. All right. So for the final trout, we'll be talking about the Dolly Varden trout.
Alright, so the Dolly Varden trout are originate from North America, around the Pacific Ocean area. They're anadromous, so they're like lakes, rivers, and oceans. They average around 20 to 30 inches.
Yeah, they're like Pacific Ocean in Asia and North America.
Yeah, and in Asia too.
Okay.
Take over.
Okay, so dollies feed on many things, just like cutthroat. So, oftentimes they'll eat like little fish, that kind of thing, and then as like say salmon and trout are spawning, they'll usually hang around them, eat their eggs, and after the spawning happens, they'll come back and like eat their fry and like little fish. So.
Wow.
And dollies, while spawning, are often mistaken with the brook trout because they're also like that dark greenish with a bit of a
The
red
light
belly,
spots.
and then
Those
they got
lighter
the
pink
light
spots.
spots and
Right,
bit of a hook jaw and stuff,
Right.
and the white fins.
Alright, folks, thanks for tuning into the Silvery Slippy Sounds podcast. Till next time, keep it in!
I missed. Dude, honestly, we're probably gonna get a C+.